Hello guys, my name is the Tiger and welcome to episode 9 of Kubifaktorium. Today we're gonna finish our map, but before we're gonna do this we wanted to supply this factory with the one special item, which is crushed Bornite, and this is the crushed Bornite, but we're gonna make a chain reaction for that, not chain reaction, chain production of that crushed Bornite. So this is the machine which required crushed Bornite, and we're gonna split to crushed vanadium, limonite and rubble because we need that. See, rose gold ingot required crushed limonite. And why we want to do this? The reason we want to do this because we want rose gold and steel beam, and this machine can do either steel beams or rose gold, and the rose gold and steel beams required for our beloved ship. We have to get all the items and finish the upgrade. So let's do this, and the first thing we have to do, well, this is the machine which required Bornite, crushed Bornite. But we're not gonna get the crushed Bornite, we're gonna get the stuff from regular Bornite Ore. So there's another machine which needs to convert that Bornite Ore to crushed Bornite, and that's the machine. So we can see this. You have to put Bornite Ore and that will be changed to crushed Bornite. That means we have to take this machine. We're gonna move over here. So this machine is ore crusher, and that should be somewhere over here. Ore crusher. Yeah, there you go. That's ore crusher. And it's showing the arrows which way, so we're gonna turn like this, but we're gonna build a bit farther away because we're gonna automate everything so that like no people required to do this. So that will be we can do, let's hope that's gonna be like that. Alright, so we can remove this one because we don't need that, and the people are gonna start working. And see, I placed that whatever I wanted, and this space where it's taking the machine, they were gonna automatically remove that, so you don't have to like remove this stuff and then place the machine. You can right away place it. So this is so cool. But since we're gonna do automated production, see, when we click on that machine, we need the inserter which is gonna grab that piece. I'm gonna rotate like that so you can see it. And actually, you know what? I built too close because when I wanna do like also like do automation to load that stuff. So we're gonna also select this machine, and we're gonna do inserter, another one. We're gonna point like this, and we're gonna do two of them because you can put two items at the same time. And also what we're gonna do, we're gonna build our conveyor belts like this way, like so. And now I've gotta move my machine just one block farther, which is not a problem. See, because the machine is not built yet, we can still do this. Doesn't matter. One. Yeah, I guess this is the way. And then put another inserter. This machine. Let's rotate that. So it's gonna do this. Pick up from this machine and drop to the other one. And this is our automated production of crushed Bornite. So they're gonna do this, and okay, we're gonna select crushed Bornite. This one's already selected, so we don't have to do anything. So everything is fine. Now we have to deliver Bornite Ore. And of course Bornite Ore is nowhere here. So what we can do, see this like geode patch, just like, oh, I pressed the wrong one. So that's the geopod. That's one, that's another one. That's so they looks like colorful, and they contain, of course, different minerals like copper ore, iron, gold, but also they collect Bornite ore. But we need people to do this, so go to each one, mine it, and just deliver it manually to this machine. Where's this machine? Okay, so this machine, which, like I said, we need automated production, so no people required for this machine. So what are we gonna do for the Bornite, crushed Bornite? So we have to, also on this map there's like little patches. See, there's like tiny little patch. If you click on the patch, it says stone vein. So if we build the quarry on top of that, we'll have unlimited stone. So let's look for another patch. See, there's another patch, and this one patch is iron ore vein. So we're gonna keep looking because we need to find Bornite ore. And there's two more patches. One of them, let's click on this one, says copper ore vein, and this one, bingo, Bornite ore. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna build the quarry on top of that. I'm gonna look for this. See, Bornite quarry, and even it's showing you the only one spot where the Bornite quarry can go. This is the spot. There's no other spots on the map when the Bornite quarry can go. So there's no way you can, trying to place this one. That's not gonna work. So this game is gonna mark you which one, where you can place it. And yeah, we could rotate this Bornite quarry, but we're gonna just leave it like that. And of course, that Bornite quarry required power. See, there's a power post, so we have to deliver power. And where's our power? Okay, so the last power is right over here. So we're just gonna simple put the power post. See, there's a range. Make sure everything is in range, and place like that. Let's see, this one's gonna be in the range. No, it's too far away. Okay, not a problem. See, it changed color to yellow. See, if you see yellow, that means it's in the range. So this one is too far, so we're gonna place one over here. And simple, just gonna reconnect everything together because this one is too small. See, that's the green circle. Like, see, that's the range of the power pole. So the green circle. So we're just gonna build one more over here. So we have the power, and then people is gonna deliver all the items to construct. And there's another issue. See, says okay, construction status required just one copper coil, one machine part, and one steel beam. And of course we have 23 copper coils, 33 machine parts, 14 steel beams, and everything's fine except workers needs better tools. See, so no wonder we need better tools. So what do we have to do? Well, we have to find out what kind of better tools. So we need create better tools for this, to do this. Okay, so our steel tool workshop is done. And how you know you need the steel workshop or metal workshop? So there's a simple way to find out. So all you have to do, see, that's our Bornite quarry, and what you have to do, just go to our menu when you have all the buildings, hover over Bornite quarry, and it's gonna say, okay, build using, see, copper coil, machine parts, steel beam, and says requires steel hammer. So that's kind of tool required to build this. So that's to get the steel hammer. Of course, it's very obvious. We need steel tool workshop, and that's what we have, a steel tool workshop. So we don't need that many hammers, we just need one. See, that's stone hammer, stone, and we need steel hammer. So we're gonna just select steel hammer. And we need wooden handle, and of course this is supposed to be wooden handles. Deliver wooden handle, and what we need also for the steel hammer, we need steel blank. And let's see where I can find the steel blank. That's our steel blank, and so we're gonna select steel blank. And to make steel blank, we need steel beam, and steel beam is right over here. So I'm gonna do this, and they should be able to make the steel blank. And we don't need unlimited steel blank, we just need one, so limit to one, because we need just one hammer. And of course we need no assigned stockpile assigned, so we have to put that steel blank somewhere. So this is just gonna create tiny little storage. Right click to this, and they're gonna make a steel blank. And we need another output for this met steel workshop. That's for our tool. We're just gonna do a single one, and just going to right click to that. And we need also handle, wooden handle. I don't think this is not the wooden handle, and we don't have a wooden handle, so we have to make one. Wooden board, that's the wooden handle. And wooden handle is going to go to this part where the steel blank. So, and we need also for wooden handle, wooden board. And this is our wooden board, so just gonna right click and left click, and we got all set up production, and we should be able to make a steel hammer. Of course we're gonna need to point to this one stockpile where we have wooden handle and steel blank, to right click to that our steel workshop to supply those items, and our steel hammer is on its way. See, the handle is done. They're still working on that, getting that steel blank. Well, there's gonna be somebody who's gonna pick up this steel and do this. Here we go, this is our guy. Actually, yeah, there is. See, that's our steel blank. So he's gonna grab the wooden handle, steel blank, and make a steel hammer. Once steel hammer is done, doesn't take too long to do this. Amazing animation. And almost done, almost done. By the way, let's see our machine. Alright, so we got everything all set up. The only required materials, we got everything set up over here. The only says required inputs not supplied yet, because we don't have a Bornite ore yet, but soon. Alright, so steel hammer is done, and this should be automatically under construction. And our Bornite ore quarry is done. So now we have to transport the goods, but like I said, we're gonna do automated production. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna get zeppelins. So they're gonna transfer, because that's over the water. We have to get that ore from here to over there. So we're gonna build zeppelins this time. Transport the goods. So let's make look for the logistics. This is Zeppelin depot. Of course we need one. We need Zeppelin factory. So let's build Zeppelin depot, and actually we're gonna place almost next to each other. This is the spot where the Bornite ore is gonna show up, and this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put the inserter. I'm gonna rotate the map so you can see it. So we're gonna grab that Bornite ore and dump it right to our Zeppelin depot. There's still no energy. Let's see what's missing. Oh yes, this pole is not connected, so we have to build another pole just to reconnect. Doesn't matter where, as long as we can place anywhere. Oops. And reconnect again. There we go. Okay. Now it says green. green, green. And look at this, our Bornite ore being produced, and that's gonna place that Bornite ore in the depot. Okay, so we need another depot, and that depot is gonna be over here. So we just do one extra space, so let's build another depot. One place over. I hope that's the right spot. And of course we need Zeppelin factory because we need to build the Zeppelins. They're gonna build 3. And doesn't matter where we're gonna put the factory, so we're gonna put the factory, over here it's fine. So that will be, see, it's under construction. The factory we're gonna produce 3 Zeppelins. Alright, our Zeppelin depot is done, so what we have to do, just get the inserter and just gonna rotate like this. So we're gonna pick it up from the depot and drop to the factory. See, if I rotate the wrong way, it's like there's a one red arrows, that means we did something wrong, so we have to rotate the proper way. And it's all done, almost. So now we have also factory done, and we have 3 Zeppelins, so we have to tell the Zeppelins where to pick up the items, which is our first depot. See, it's already full up with the Bornite ore. So we're just gonna select this one and right click to the other one, and they're gonna fly over to this depot, pick it up the Bornite ore. See, there's an automated production of Bornite ore, so there's no people required, so they're gonna take a transport all the way over the water and drop over here. And this is what's so cool. See, automated production, no people required, so we could automate everything, but we don't need that. See, it's being Bornite ore being crushed to crush Bornite. And look at this, since there's 2 inputs, so the machine's gonna wait until you have 2 of them and gonna transport over here, and it's gonna split like crush Bornite to 3 different items, as you have a different percentage, so it's not every time it's gonna be the same item. This time we got crushed vanadium, so the next time it will be something else, and that's gonna be stored. And at one point there will be crushed Bornite, I mean vanadium, limonite and rubble, because that's what we need to do this. So that's the automated production of Bornite ore. And since we have all the steel beams and rose gold, we can finish our ship. So let's upgrade our ship, which is Galleon. We have required items, steel beams and rose gold ingots, and then somebody's gonna get to this to upgrade the ship. And our construction is in progress, and the ship is done. And we achieve our victory. That means we have to finish upgrading our ship and we can leave the island. But before we're gonna do this, I want to show you something interesting. We can upgrade the houses. So you just select upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade 2 houses, 3. And what we can do also, we're gonna for the people, since they finish our production, finish our stuff, what we want to just gonna give them like build mini golf, pool table. I know that looks that kind of outside, but we can do this. Well, we could build a table. We're going to do some beach chairs over here. That's some interesting stuff. Also on this map I found out something like a temple, and then when you mine that temple, so you can mine it, this is where your items you're gonna get: Bornite ore, gold ore, and some refined wood parts. That looks like a rock, but kind of looks like a mine like a temple. Alright, our mini golf is done, and actually people is gonna play that. See, and they enjoy. Well, that's the reason we need enjoyment in our happiness, our people. There's so many things we could do, but we're not gonna focus on that. Also, before we're gonna finish, I would just like to show you my automated food production, almost. See, this is what we're doing, maize. This one, automated farm, is doing wheat. And see, that's an inserter grabbing that maize, dropping to this depot. And this one, wheat, dropping to this depot. We also have automated water. So this machine is like grabbing, instead of grabbing the water, putting on this bigger depot. And all the 3 pieces delivered to the bakery, which bakery is not automated, still require people to bake. And I set up 2 types of foods, 2 baguettes and 2 breads, and this is so much food. And that's it. That's all done. So our island, this is how it looks like our island. So we can finally leave that island. Oh, by the way, just mention the power, how we're getting the power. So this is our power plant. And we supply power plant with the wooden logs and charcoal. So this is our automated grow. 4 of them. It's gonna make the wood logs, and the wood logs gonna be burned by power plant. Or also we can take the wooden logs. You see, this also automated production. Convert to wooden boards. The wooden boards being stored, and then wooden boards being smelted in kiln to make a charcoal, and charcoal goes in both directions. One goes back to power plant to use the charcoal as a fuel, and the other part goes to over here to this depot, and then we can get that charcoal to build the steel beams or something else. And that's it. So we can finally leave the island. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoy it, and see you next time. Bye bye. Take care.